ladies and gentlemen and non-binaries out there, thank you so much for joining in on this amazing new series I have planned this year, 12 Months, 12 Creators Project. When I started this was a way to help smaller creators like myself get out there more and get out of their shells and experience doing an avatar collab with someone. Not a lot of smaller creators can find the courage to go up to another creator and be like, hey, can we collab together? So this was my way to help 11 other creators to collab. I was originally going to do this project in 2025 when I knew more creators, but since I started this new trend on TikTok, 2024, finally me, I took that to heart and I said, fuck it, let's do it this year full blast. That being said, I would love to announce our first Avatar Creator of the Month, Koda.
Hello.
So, Koda, please tell me about yourself. How did you get yourself into VRChat?
Well, that's a very long and rocky story, but I'll give you the gist of it. My ex-best friend was on VRChat for a while and decided to get me a headset to drag me along this crazy, weird, messed up roller coaster of emotions that is VRChat. However, once I finally separated from said ex-best friend and started going off on my own as a VRChat player, I ended up falling in love with it to the point most of my life, unfortunately, is lived in VRChat because, you know, the real world sucks. Let's be honest. The real world is not a very good place for anyone nowadays.
I feel that with a pain, with the IRL sucking. Ah! Is there anything else you would like to say about yourself?
Especially, you know, as someone who is trans and cannot identify with how they physically look in the real world, VRChat has become a very unique place for me to express myself in many, many different ways, down to the littlest tiny detail of avatars, which is why I started creating and why I am so happy that Jelly has let me come on this journey with them. I'm very honored.
I'm so glad that you feel honored. Oh my god. Well, I'm so glad to make this avatar with you. The River and Oakley, right? We decided to name them River and Oakley. Dude, I kid you not. When I first started making this avatar, I did not like the head. But I really wanted to try something new when it came to like making an avatar. I'm not used to anime heads. I'm used to like realistic heads, right? And using that avatar head, I was like, I don't like this avatar. But as you can see, it's so cute in game. I love it so much. And your avatar too. Adorable.
Which head did you use?
I used the Starlight head. I forgot by who, but obviously I will put it in the video by who it's from. But but it's called Starlight, and it has both a male and a female head, and it has cheekbones, so you're able to mess with the cheeks too. And I'm just like, bro, it's so cute. I recommend this head to everyone. Yeah.
My one head was $20.
One?
Technically it comes with 3 versions now, but still, one head for $20.
I feel that.
But it's my favorite head by far. I love using it. The creator, absolutely amazing. I've talked to them directly. Absolutely wonderful creator too.
Well, I wanted to share a little bit about me as well, so it wasn't just you. Obviously, I'm Jelly. Nice to meet you. My IRL name is Jade, so that's a little fun fact. I've been making avatars for like almost 2 years now, which I'm super excited to say. And honestly, I was so nervous to start this series because I didn't know that many avatar creators. I had to reach out to the people I already knew who did make avatars. And then ask those people, hey, do you think other people will like to join? But I'm glad that it got off on a good start. I'm glad that the first month was with you. And I hope that there are other people who are also part of the project that I will not state who will also like to make an avatar with you. That's what I'm hoping this project to do, that is. But let's get out. Let's get on to the next question.
Definitely, I have.
Oh no, sorry. Continue. What you were gonna say?
Yeah. Go ahead. I was just gonna say I've seen some of the different work and progresses of some of the people that you are going to be collabing with, and their work is phenomenal. It's way better than mine, in my opinion. That's me.
A lot of my friends just don't know how to get out there. A lot of small avatar creators just don't know how to put their stuff out there to be seen, because my friend Cami, she makes really good avatars. She really does. But she doesn't know how to like promote it well. She doesn't know how to like get it out there. Like, her avatars are by far one of the best avatars I've seen. Same with my friend Valk. Same with my friend Manny. They make avatars. They make fantastic avatars. They just don't know. And I'm hoping with this little project, it will help them. I may not have the greatest platform or the biggest platform, but hopefully it'll be a platform to help them get started. So that's what I'm hoping for this.
It's still a platform.
Right? Right? I'm hoping it's still a platform. Anyways, the next question. How did you get into avatar creating? If I can...
Well, that actually kind of goes along with the avatar I'm wearing. One of my really, really good friends and an avatar creator who I actually look up to is the one that was like, bitch, you need to make avatars. I'm like, but I don't know how. Because I've been editing personal avatars for a while. And I made a texture for them. I made a top surgery scar texture for an avatar that they are working on. And they saw it and they loved just how creative my mind was, because I did it no base, nothing. I did it off just a random PNG tattoo texture I already had for, you know, a base that was a free base anyways. And I made it to where it could fit on any base you want to use. You don't have to have it on any specific base. And so they told me that because of the creativity of my mind, they said that I should try and make an actual avatar. And that's how my first avatar, Karina, the Cyclops, came to be. They helped me, they taught me some things and helped me kind of get my skills to the point of me being comfortable to sell avatars. So I'm very grateful for them. They are an amazing friend, amazing creator. I'm not gonna plug them, but great bean. Love them to death.
I was about to say, I didn't want to interrupt you because I was going to wait until you were finished. But my first avatar may have not been a Cyclops, but my first big seller avatar was the Cyclops called Rose. So just your first avatar first being sold, and then like my first ever big avatar that got sold was the Cyclops as well. I find that hilarious. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. A little side story of how I got into avatar creating is so back to when I first started VRChat. Let's just say I'm not like a tech person. I'm not. I just found out about my GPU being like way better than a lot of people. And I had this computer for a year. And I'm not a tech person. I buy what the internet tells me to get. And then I let my dad do it. And so, when it comes to avatar creating,
I feel that.
I totally thought I could never do it, because that seemed like so much work of like figuring out a program and then figuring out a whole nother program as well. And same like little story of like my ex-best friend convinced me to buy an avatar and got me into Unity, which then I got into doing Unity work. Little tip, figure out Unity before Blender. Unity, I consider, is the hardest program to learn when it comes to making avatars. Blender is very repetitive. Unity, sometimes it's a struggle. But
Unity is pain. Blender's not easy either, though. Blender took me fucking months to learn.
But
I was lucky, you know, I had Unity experience before I started with the avatar work.
Yeah.
See, so in high school, I was homeschooled, so I took a coding class. and I was actually in the process of making my own game through Unity. So by the time I got into avatar creation, I already knew the basics of Unity, which made it so much easier.
You lucky bastard. I wish I knew some things before I started. But the sole reason why I wanted to get into avatar creating was because as when I first started playing, when I first started making TikToks, I would see so many creators, and I will out him, Schmarky. Schmarky was the first creator that comfort creator. I don't know if you know Schmarky from TikTok. He stopped making content a while ago, and props to him for going after something else when he wasn't enjoying TikTok anymore. Love the dude. He's such a great guy. I'm so glad that he's doing better in life. But he was the sole purpose of me wanting to make content in general, and with his unique avatars, I wanted to do the same. I wanted to make unique avatars. And that's how I started making my main avatar. It's just, I don't know if anyone remembers my main avatar, but it was like the bald side. And like the hair. It was the bun, like the droopy bunny. I love that avatar.
Stalked your entire page.
Yeah, Koda. Is that how you feel? Me too. Me too.
I like your content. It's good content.
Dude, thanks, man.
You were one of the first couple of VRChat TikTok creators that ever came across my For You page. You
really?
and my best friend, Mutt Benji, who amazing being. Love them to death. But those are the two. You two were the first two VRChat content creators I came across. And I absolutely loved your avatar, and I was just like, I want an avatar that looks that pretty. Like, what the fuck?
You think my avatar's pretty? You think my avatar's pretty?
So I guess you could say you were a little bit of inspiration too.
I love that so much. Ah, well, my ego's gonna go up. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't have an ego. If I did, my self-confidence would be through the roof. But
a little bit of confidence boost never hurt anybody.
Alright, thanks, man. I always need a confidence boost. I don't think I'm that great. And I'm not saying this to get more compliments. It's just there are so many other platforms out there, or so many other people who make content who make it a dedication to like be a content creator, while I just post a video here and there. And honestly, I'm like stepping away towards oh yeah, Iggy? I'm stepping my dog. It's not that I'm stepping away from TikTok, but avatar creating is kind of what I'm going for. And yes, I do use TikTok to promote the stuff that I do, and I'm so glad people love the style of avatars that I make. And you know, it's people like you, my audience, that give me the encouragement to continue doing what I'm doing. And so thank you.
Your avatars are just so unique. They have this style of, I don't want to say goth. They're color goth. They have that style where
the name of it is pastel goth. Just to let you know.
Well known. Pastel goths are really like dull colors to me. You're more of a deep royal color.
Deep royal color.
Which is a little different. You've got those royal purples, those royal blues, those really deep, vibrant colors, not the pastel, you know, the floaty color. You don't have the floaty colors, as I call them.
The floaty colors.
You have the deep, rich colors.
Oh, I like that.
I call them the floaty colors.
You know. I like that.
They make you want to float.
I like that. Well, this brings up to my next question. Do you make content on any other platforms?
Not that I can say here.
You know what? Valid. Very valid. So, do you make content? I know you say that you know me from TikTok, but do you make content on TikTok as well?
I want to start making VRChat content. I have a TikTok page, yes, but it's nothing with VRChat at the moment, and I'm probably going to nuke the whole page because it's just a bunch of cringe from when I was like 16, 17 years old.
Bro, I kid you not, my TikTok.
And honestly, it's embarrassing.
I kid you not, my TikTok is like 5-6 years old. You can scroll down to when I was in high school making cosplay videos, or like just random POVs. Like, I had people come up to me before in like Black Cats or even the Optimized Box and be like, yo, I scroll down to your content, I didn't know you cosplayed. And I was like, please don't. That shit is cringe. It is. I really should have thought of that before. I really should have thought of making a new, like, TikTok page. Using the one.
Delete all your old videos. You don't need them, you know?
I keep them for the sole fact of, like...
I'm gonna nuke the whole page.
As you should. But... I keep them for the sole fact, do you know, like, the whole, like, I don't know how long you've been making TikToks for, but every day it will show you a video that you made a year ago or 2 years ago, depending. And I keep it for that fact of, like, so I can see the cringe videos I've made in the past. And be like, wow, I was really this cringy, now was
I would rather not have to see that. Like, that person is not me anymore. I have grown, and I have become an entirely different person. My videos when I was in college, those are still pretty okay. But the farther back you go, it just kind of, it pulls on my unfortunate childhood, and I would rather just kind of erase that from my life, and just start over.
Dude, I feel you there. I feel you there. I don't have the... I say I don't have the greatest childhood, but I don't really remember it. Like, that's how... I wouldn't say that's how bad my childhood was, but I don't remember having one. That's the problem. And so, like, I would like to say I'm different now. Like, I have grown up to be a better person than I was then, but... I would rather not be remembered who I was. I would like to be known for who I am now, which I think I am a better person than I was before.
And see, that's how I feel. Like, I want to, you know, just start anew, start fresh, and let people see the true side of me, because I was still deep in the closet back at that time. I was deep in the closet, and so I wasn't comfortable in myself. So I want to start making content where I'm comfortable in myself. And the best way to do that is via TikTok. And I do plan on, once I can figure out how to do it.
Dude, I full on support that. There are so many content creators out there that make content before checking their mental health first or checking if they're okay first. And dude, I respect that decision so much. Like, figure yourself out before trying to sell yourself, I guess, because with making content, you're putting yourself out there, and if you're not mentally ready for it, content creating is a lot. It can be a lot, especially for a small like game like VRChat. I say VRChat's a small game, but you randomly meet people who know you. That's weird. I don't know. Like, I can't play this game anymore without being like recognized, and I wouldn't say that's bad, but sometimes I like to just hang out on the Black Cat once in a while, or even just play a game in VRChat with my friends. But the thing is, like you said, you just want to figure yourself out first. Go for it. Do that. It's a lot. Content creating is a lot. So full on blast. Figure yourself out first. Full on respect it.
That's definitely what I'm trying to do.
I respect it.
It's a process, though.
Most definitely.
Definitely a process.
Oh, next question. Have you ever done a collab with someone before?
I wouldn't say a full collab. As I said, the very first thing I created was for an avatar for for the creator friend that I have. So I guess technically yes, but it hasn't been like a full making an entire avatar to go with another creator. So
Okay.
kind of, but kind of not.
Dude, I feel bad with the first people I collabed with because they are good people. I really enjoyed these two, and it was supposed to be a three-way collab where it was Christmas time, and this was like I was freshly selling avatars, and I don't think I was ready for a collab. I don't blame anyone when it comes to this, and if the people watch this video and they figure out I'm talking about them, I do apologize for what happened. But I started doing this collab where it was Christmas time. I won't state the idea because they might want to use it later on, or people might steal it, so I'm not going to state the idea, but it was a three-way collab for Christmas, and I ended up not selling my avatar while the other two did. And the main reason why I didn't is because I wasn't confident enough in my avatar work. And I feel really bad. Like, it was a good avatar. I still have it here, and I'm able to sell it. Well, not anymore because I factory reset my PC, but I just ended up not selling it. And I think the excuse I gave it was like it wasn't done, it wasn't finished. But truth be told, I just wasn't confident enough. And that's another thing you have to get past through when it comes to making content or even making avatars. You need to have the confidence in your work to go somewhere. So, yeah, I was not confident in my avatar work. But that's my first collab story. It's a little sad, but you know, it's okay.
No judgment here.
And the other few collabs I've done was with an ex-friend of mine where things ended on a pretty bad note. But they're still a great person. They make awesome avatars as well. But that's the only time I've ever done collabs is with that one group and then this one person. So I'm hoping with this collab, this project, I can collab with more people in the future. So yeah. That was my only experience. Well, only experiences. Throughout this entire process, and I want you to be totally honest with me, because throughout this month I've been dealing with storms and like all this other shit. How does it feel working with me with this avatar?
It's not any different than me making an avatar just normally, for me at least. It's helped me know kind of exactly where I need to go with this, because usually I try like 17 different assets on a single avatar to try and figure out what the fuck I want on it. But doing this collab has kind of told me, okay, you need this, 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 and this. Your budget is this, this, and this. Okay, so, you know, you can take this off and replace it with this free asset. And it just kind of helped me realize budget and more get a set idea of what I needed for the avatar and be able to get what I needed for the avatar easier. I will admit I kind of slacked a little bit, and I got the Unity site done in like 2 days because I hadn't done any Unity work. I told you that he was almost done, but I was just getting started on him in Unity, to be honest. But I work best under pressure, so like...
Bro, I understand. You're totally okay. I wouldn't say I really slacked off. It was more of the fact that I was dealing with a lot, especially the beginning of the month where storms were happening, outages, and just like I didn't want like a cause of it being deleted or corrupted, because it's not that I worked really hard on this avatar. I just didn't want me to restart, because I know what me restarting, it's gonna take me a whole nother month to even get the motivation to do it again. Like, I don't want to say I'm lazy, but I was kind of slacking too. And I still have some work on the avatar to finish before full-on selling, but that's in a few days, so I'm fine, because I can finish an avatar in a day.
I've got one thing to do on it. I got one thing to do on it, and that's add the freaking cup. That's it.
Dude, I don't have the money! I do have the money, actually, never mind. I do have the money. I remember I get paid. So I'm able to have the cup now, so I'm good. Oh.
I like to use a lot of free stuff, because free stuff is... free stuff.
There's a lot of good free stuff out there. The problem with me is that is finding a trustful creator. Like there's a reason why I keep reusing assets like the Zympia jeans from Zympia, is because I trust her work. It works well. It has so many different textures to a point that you don't realize it's the same pants until you look deeper into it. I like free assets, don't get me wrong. It's just finding is this a creator I want to support? Is this a creator that means well? Are they actually doing work because they like what they're doing, or are they doing work for the money? And you can tell with the assets sometimes if they're wanting it for money or because they like what they do. Zympia and Nessie are like my two favorite creators when it comes to making assets, and I'll buy their stuff every fucking day Nessie. If I wanted to.
Love Nessie.
And I trust their work.
Is amazing. I try and put like at least one Nessie hair asset on every avatar I make.
Me too.
Like the long hair I have on Oakley is Belle by Nessie.
Really? Oh, that's cute. See,
yes.
The long hair on mine as well is from Nessie as well. That's so funny. And for Nessie and for Zympia out there, keep up the great work. I love your work so much.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Thank you for making a good androgynous body. Zympia,
right?
I love it. It was a godsend.
All right. Go on.
No, I just sniffling.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Throat.
You're fine. On a scale of like 1 to 10, how much do you like the collab avatars? Like you can include mine, you can include yours. Just how much do you enjoy the collab?
They're so fucking cute. 1,000,000 out of 10. They're so goddamn cute.
Dude, I will have to agree. I'm not the.
It's my first time seeing Oakley in full body, and as soon as I was just like, oh, he's so cute. I'm gonna wear him everywhere. I swear to God, I'm gonna wear him everywhere.
Dude, that's how I feel. I've been wearing River everywhere. Right?
Can't wait to do my giveaway of him.
Bro, I'm so excited because right after this video, or like after what we're doing today, I'll be making the announcements and shit of sharing your server, sharing the avatar, doing the pre-orders and whatever, and the advertisement. Like, dude, I am so excited. Like this avatar is so cute. I love both of them.
The story we put behind them too,
right?
Which I really love.
Like the whole, it's January. It's like hibernation. Bears waking up eventually, and they're still like asleep. Like the whole idea.
And their siblings.
And their siblings.
Older sister, younger brother. You know, she's trying to get him to, you know, get up and get going, and she's looking all fancy, and he's just kind of thrown together, you know?
Right? Honestly, with this collab, it reminds me of how I am with my older sister. Like, I would be in the femboy's body in this case, and she would be in the older sister. And that's just how it was back when we were younger, where I would just throw myself together. I was just like, oh, okay, this is what I'm wearing today, cool. And then she would look all pretty and perfect. And she's not perfect, but in the eyes of people, yeah.
She's your older sister.
Yeah.
In your eyes, she would be.
Exactly.
I'm the youngest, so I'm the baby of the family. So I totally get that.
I'm the middle child.
When I was a kid, I put my big sister on such a high pedestal that it was just mind-blowing. I don't talk to her as often as I should anymore. We kind of grew apart, unfortunately. But we're still, I mean, she's still my sister. She's still my ride or die, no matter what.
That's how exactly. It's not that I grew away from my family, but with me being the middle child, use the stereotypical middle child like thing. Like, I didn't really grow away from my family. It was more like I said, I don't really remember having a childhood. It was just more, I was like there. Granted, in the last year, they have done better making me more and part of their family. But with the whole older sister, she was always there for me. I love my older sister to death. Like, even when I first tried coming out as bi, to like telling her my first time doing it with a woman, and then all these other things, she was my 100. She she will always be considered family to me, no matter how distant I get with other people in my family. She's my older sister, and I love her so much. I'm gonna start crying.
I would sacrifice anything for my big sister, despite the fact that sometimes I hate her so much, and she's so goddamn frustrating. I would die for that woman. I would die for my sister any day. If she calls me and says, some man or some woman has hurt me, you better believe I'm marching my ass up there with my swords in hand, and I'm gonna stab a bitch.
Dude, me
I'll
too.
Go to jail for my big
Me
sister.
too. Especially with my sister being pregnant now, and the baby's due date is in April, so I'm so excited. I'm hoping April I can do like a chibi avatar collab, so it represents my little sister's like pregnancy.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get to be an aunt or uncle because my sister's a lesbian.
I mean, they could adopt.
So I'm not
They could
gonna
adopt.
get to have them. They don't want kids.
Oh, that makes sense. It's okay. Not everyone can have. Not everyone can have.
I wanted
kids.
I wanted to be an uncle. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna pretzel for a second while I.
No, you're totally fine. But we got a little sidetracked there. But yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10 for like the collab avatars, 10 out of 10. I love
10 out of 10.
River so much. And especially the femboy. I'm not into femboys. Like wearing them wise. I think they're really cute. I really enjoy seeing them. But when it comes to me wearing them, I don't normally wear them. And just seeing yours, I can see myself wearing it for content, for anything. I love it so much. It's so cute. I love it so much. I don't know how much I can express that. Oh, stop it.
I totally didn't just put all of my focus on that one avatar and just totally didn't just put all of the love I have into it. Not at all.
me.
This was my first femboy that I have actually made.
Oh, really?
I have plans for other femboys in the works. One to go with the Cyclops, that Christmas femboy, but I hadn't gotten around to making a femboy yet, so I was really excited to actually be able to start making femboys, because that's... So the original name for my store was going to be the Femboy Haven.
Okay.
But I went with Koda's Comfy Avatars because I wanted to do more than just femboys. I wanted to do something that included everyone, and I want to focus on more of triple piece sets that encompasses everyone. All non-binaries, males, females, whatever you identify with. I want to be inclusive to all genders, all skin tones, just everything. Because I want... My biggest goal with my avatars is to be that person that breaks the stereotypes. You can wear what you want to wear. You can look how you want to look no matter who you are.
I want to agree because that's my goal as well. Well, when it comes to making the content that I do, my main slogan or the main saying that I like to say is that I want everyone to feel loved, welcomed, and blessed with every avatar that they buy, with every content that they watch from me. I want them to feel that. And with the avatars I make, yes, they're mainly female, but I have seen quite a few like few males out there wearing my avatars. And one of the males that I know, and I won't say his name, but he wears my Hera avatar because it can go flat chested, but it still gives that feminine touch, because a lot of male avatars out there are just way too masculine, and it's hard finding a good soft boy avatar that doesn't have clipping, or it's not really soft boy in the end. It's hard. And
Really
I totally agree with, I want things to be inclusive. I want more non-binaries. I want more gender fluid avatars. I want more of like it being inclusive. It's why I add so many hairs. It's why I add so many clothing. It's why I add blend shapes. Speaking how I didn't add that much to River, I really wanted her to be the mom older sister vibe. But a lot of my other avatars, like Hera, like Thumper, they give off the vibe of non-binary, gender fluidness, and those are the type of avatars I want to go for, because there are not avatars like that. Like, you can go from e-girl to like masculine, but non-binaries and gender fluid aren't really out there, or they're hard to find.
They're really not.
So, avatar like us, avatar creators, we got you, fam. We got you, internet.
We will do our due diligence in making the non-binaries proud.
Yes. As a somewhat non-binary myself, yes, I will help.
As a trans being.
No, not non-binary. I'm gender fluid. What am I talking about? Wait.
I'm just a trans being.
As you should be.
I just want to be. I want to be a hermaphrodite. No, not. I don't want to be a male. I don't want to be a female. I want to be a hermaphrodite. I want to have both. I want to just be the best of both worlds.
Exactly, as you should.
That's what I want.
As you should. All right. This is like somewhat the last question, not really the last, depending. Would you ever consider making another collab avatar with me?
Oh, of course. Hands down. Especially once I get my skills back up, up to more of a professional level. Because to me, they're good, but they can be better. And once I get them to better, then I can upgrade to best. And once I get there, I'll be a lot more confident in the way I make avatars. Now they're just kind of, they're starter avatars. They're not something that's, just super fancy. Like this avatar. This avatar to me, super fancy, super well done. Creator did amazing. Mine aren't on this level yet, but they're getting there. And that's, the more I do and the more avatars I make, the better I get at making them. The better I can deal with issues like toggles not working or what have you. And the more I learn. So, hands down, I would do another collab with you next week. For all I can.
Next week? I don't think I can create an avatar that fast.
I can. I can make an avatar in like 3 days. I just gotta hyper focus on it and not sleep.
Bro, me too. Me too.
ADHD.
We love it. Woo. Honestly, I would love to make another collab with you someday. Probably not this year, since I have so many other collabs I want to do. Obviously. But I would love to make another avatar collab with you. Like, I had so much fun designing our avatars together, just us being in a call. Sorry for dropping out of the call that one yesterday. Someone was trying to call me out of nowhere, and I was just like, bro, hold on.
Don't worry about it. I kind of had a feeling something came up. I just sat there and worked, and I actually went to bed pretty early yesterday because where I've been trying to recover, it's just been...
Yeah, you're sick. You should be recovering.
I was sitting there, I was playing VR with my partner and a friend, and we were in the back rooms, and I never fall asleep during, horror maps, because I'm a horror fanatic. And I was literally sitting there, and I was passing out for like 30 seconds at a time and waking back up. I was having what's known as micro sleep, because I haven't slept properly for the past, week and a half. Because I've just been so hyper-focused, and then I got sick, and then just a bunch of shit happened all at once. And I finally slept from 9 to 6 this morning. So I slept for a while last night.
I bet. Oh.
We'll also put it this way. I never get tired doing Unity work and avatar work, right? And I was doing those micro sleeps while trying to work on avatars.
Mm-hmm.
On my broken ass couch that is so fucking uncomfortable that I don't know how anyone can sleep on it. And I was falling asleep on it. So, it was nuts.
Bro, I kid you not. I was dealing with the same, I messaged you about it, but how I had a fever too, and I couldn't really do anything. Bro, it sucks. I hated it. I didn't even want to get out of bed, let alone wanted to do avatar work. And I'm someone who loves doing avatar work. I love it. It's just the motivation and, me being, dedicated to not play Overwatch, to not play VRChat, to not play these other games, and just be let's do avatar work, damn it!
See, I have that problem, but it's not games that I'm worried about. It's working on other avatars. Right now, I'm
Yep.
working on an anniversary avatar present for my partner because we're coming up on 6 months. The one I live with, we're coming up on a year, but the one that lives in New Zealand, who's going to be coming to visit me for my 21st birthday, which I'm super excited about, we're coming up on 6 months. And I've been promising him an avatar for 2 years. I'm finally getting him into Unity, finally getting him finished. And so I'm
As you
excited.
should.
And I've been trying my best to focus on Oakley, but I'm like, I want to finish him.
Well, you can be proud to say you can finish him after the 26th when we're gonna sell it. Sell this avatar, man.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm so excited.
And then it'll be like 3 days till he's done, and then I'll be able to get it. Just give him the.
Mm-hmm.
I do plan on releasing a version onto my shop as well of this avatar. That's not as customized.
Oh, of course. I love that. I'm so happy for you guys, though. Honestly, I was poly for a little bit. I was in polyamorous relationships before, and honestly, it takes a lot of work. So, mad respect for lasting that long. Oh my god. And I don't think personally I can handle it. I always tell my partners or people I'm talking to, like, hey, poly is not completely off the table. We both have to be into the person, though. We both have to feel that connection, though. Like,
You're
it can't
more of
be
a triad person.
Yeah.
You're more of a closed poly. See, we're an open poly, so like, I don't have to date all of his partners. He doesn't have to date mine. We also can, go off and you see, I do some escort work on the side, so I'm allowed to go off and do that. And I do stuff like that, pictures, photos, videos. Again, not stuff I can really
say on the internet, which is totally understandable. I understand completely. But honestly, that's how your relationship works. I respect it. I personally can't do that, though, due to my trust issues. And, like, I would love to trust my partner full on when it comes to that. But when it comes to this whole generation, I would have to be dating this person for, like, 5 or plus years before even thinking of doing an open poly. Like, this generation has really, truly fucked me up.
Our generation of men, trash.
Trash. Completely trash.
That's why I went for the older guys.
Oh, don't give me started. Don't give me started. Older men, please. No.
Partner I live with is 13 years older than me. Love him to death.
Ooh. Yeah?
He's 33. I'm 20. Couldn't find a better person.
You know what?
He's closer to age as me, but he was raised more. He's not American, and it's mainly American guys that are absolute shit.
Oh yeah, I truly believe that.
They're raised absolute trash. So he was raised differently.
Okay.
But they're amazing, and I love them both.
You know
so
what?
Much. I'm so lucky to have
I
them.
love that for you. Mad respect, man. If only I can hold a man. I'm trying. I truly am trying. I live in the middle of nowhere, so finding people is just kind of hard for me. And I don't want to say I use VRChat as a way to like get into relationships, but it's the only way I can.
I was just lucky that I found my partner actually on VRChat. That's how we met.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, props to you. Congrats. Little woohoo.
I love them both. And I'm gonna go hang out with them after.
As you should. As you should. I'm sorry I'm taking a lot of your time for this video. But last thing I want to ask you is that... Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Last thing I do want to ask you, though, is do you have any questions for me throughout this entire process?
How do you fix clipping the way you do? Because, like, I struggle. You're gonna have to, you gotta teach me some shit. Like, seriously, woman. You gotta teach me some of your fucking skills. Because, like, I'm struggling over here.
Clipping! I fix a lot with blood shapes. But there is ways. Especially, I like using the blur tool. And then I would do some weight painting myself. So, it's honestly learning the weight paint of, like, how it works. Like, the red is how much it'll move.
transfer data method when it comes to weight painting, and it hasn't given me issues unless it's a skirt. It's about the only time it gives me an issue. Any other time, it's fine.
I use the whole transfer data too, but then I do a little manual work as well. So that's how I do weight painting shit and clipping. But that's because of the
weight painting.
Trust me too. I hate it too. I hate it with a passion.
The bane of my existence.
Yeah. Well, that being said, I'm gonna try to end this now without me failing. That being said, folks, I would like to say my last words for this video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video of meeting the creators I collab with. Make sure you check out the avatars Koda has made in their Gumroad. I'll be linking it down in the bottom. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And make sure you support each creator, whether that's just liking, sharing, or even buying the avatars, or even checking out our content. Oh. Love you too, man. Love you all so much. Have a blessed day. I hope to see you guys in the next collab.
I'm getting over here.